China's defense minister defending the country sailing that warship across the path of a U.S. destroyer in the Taiwan Strait. Congressman Mike Turner says the U.S. must stand strong against China's aggression. Listen to this.
What we're seeing is an unbelievable aggression by China. If you look at the balloon that flew over the United States, the Chinese police stations, the aggressiveness against our both planes and ships and international water, they're trying to flex their muscles and advance authoritarianism. We need to stand strong, and certainly this administration needs to stand strong against this type of coercion.
You know, KT McFarland, the perfect person to have with us this morning. KT, good morning. Look, why is China conducting these kinds of things, these close misses, these flybys, these very aggressive moves? Is it because they feel like they've got the upper hand on Washington right now, that Joe Biden is not the kind of leader who will immediately respond? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, what China's goal is to take over Taiwan and then to push the United States out of what we call the Western Pacific, out of the South China Sea, the East China Sea, and then control that whole area, which is the world's most important maritime trade route. So what's happened now is that the Taiwan Strait, it's about 100 miles between mainland China and Taiwan. For hundreds of years, that has been an open international waterway. Any country can sail its ships, its naval vessels, its commercial vessels between Taiwan and China. Now, China has now said, no, no, no. Now we're changing our minds here. This is actually part of China. China gets to decide which ships, which naval ships, which commercial vessels, which airplanes go through this Taiwan Strait area. And they're doing that, but not in isolation. And that's the important thing to remember. We keep thinking, well, there's the military over here, there's the economic here, there's the trade here, there's the energy there. China views it all as one piece. So China flies a spy balloon over the United States, no pushback. China harasses American vessels in the Taiwan Strait and American airplanes in the Taiwan, no pushback. China's trying to get American companies to invest in China. Well, no pushback from the Biden administration. Right. And to top it all off, as China is engaged in a military buildup, we're cutting our defense budget.
That says it all. But I want to move on to this part of the world. Ukraine's President Zelensky says his troops are ready to launch their long-awaited counteroffensive. I think it was a spring counteroffensive, and we're almost to summer now. So, Katie, could this be a turning point of the war? Or are they just going to try and win back some of that hard-fought territory around the city of Bakhmut?
It's a stalemate, and it's going to remain a stalemate. Because as long as oil is above about $80 a barrel, China can pay for this war. Because, Russia can pay for this war because Russia uses its oil revenues to pay for the war. That's one of the reasons the OPEC cutting back production, Saudis cutting back production, really plays into Russia's hands. As long as Russia has high oil prices, they pay for the war, they keep fighting. On the other hand, the Biden administration says to Ukraine, we'll give you whatever you need to continue to fight. So it's a stalemated conflict. Maybe a little bit goes one way and then a little bit another way, but it's stalemate. Unless the United States stops the war on American fossil fuels and starts producing American oil and natural gas and shoves the international prices down, Russia can keep fighting for a really long time.
That's my question. I got literally 20 seconds, Katie. How does this get resolved? I mean, what's it going to take?
The United States has a new president, stops the war on fossil fuels, prices of oil and natural gas go down, Russia's bankrupt, Russia can't afford to fight this war any longer, war ends on our terms. That's how we won the Cold War, and that's how we could win the Ukraine war.
Fantastic stuff as always, Katie. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us today.